Previously on Wanderstop. Oh well, stuff happened. It's been a couple weeks. I don't remember. Let's just press continue and I will recall in real time what we were doing. Welcome to Wanderstop, where I wander and stop. Oh yeah. So we're towards the end. Do kind of heads up for spoilers. We're towards the end of the game. In theory, we're hitting the finale soon. We're leaving shortly, we feel, but we don't quite know when. Alta's still trying to figure their shit out. So, you know. And what's great about this is now there's also... let me... requests. Do I not have any requests? Okay. I have no requests. Cool. Oh, wait. Hold on. Monster. This lost child is the cutest thing ever. And I think she's going to remind Alta that you need to, like, have fun with what you do, which is so topical for me. All right. Talk to Monster. Hey, what's the coolest fighting you've ever done? The coolest? I fought Errol Drog on top of a moving train. That's badass. I took on the Psycho 6 in their home base. I beat my own instructor using his favorite weapon. The moving train thing is very Bond, so we're gonna do that. I fought Errol Drog on top of a moving train. He challenged me when I was a rising star in the fighting world. He wanted to cut me down a notch. I told him to pick a spot anywhere he wanted to duel, so he picked the top of a train because he thought he was a superhero. Whoa! Did you fall off? Nope. In fact, I disarmed him and held him at the edge of the train. He begged me not to drop him. Pretty humiliating for him. I don't think he showed his face at the arena after that. That's so cool. I'm gonna draw a picture of the fight. Make sure it's a high quality drawing. Make sure your drawing sucks because we're trying to learn how to have fun with something and not, you know, worry about the quality of it. So make sure your drawing sucks. Yes, you bet. This is actually something that I realized I had been applying to writing, right? Like, I was getting really stressed about, you know, I think especially when you get like a publication or something, you're like, oh, now I have to be the highest quality. I have to do this. I have to be like a literary commentative person. And you know, like, I don't even know, like your brain just starts to spiral. And I realized that I was kind of overstressing. What is this dark magical girl energy? Okay, hold on. Like the purple. All right. Hold on. We're running from you for a second because I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me for a minute. Please don't follow me. Oh my God, Monster is back already? Okay. Anyway, like I said, before these people decided to come up and talk to me, I was trying to remember why I wrote things at all. And it was like, I was basically starting to hate my own work because some of the people in my life are not, how do I say this? Like it's not mean, but basically they don't like over the top things. If I were to describe my writing, it's very much anime inspired, action adventure inspired. You know, my main characters might eventually actually throw whole galaxies, Gurren Lagann style, at something. You know what I mean? Like it's that level of over the top and ridiculous. And that's not considered very literary. It's considered lowbrow. It's considered sort of like high concept, quote unquote, kind of simple and not profound, I guess, for lack of a better word. And that really fucked with me for a while. But then I realized, I watched Sinners last week, by the way, and that's become my whole personality. That's what I forgot to talk about in the just chatting section. Is that Sinners is amazing, and if you like vampire stuff, please go watch it. It'll change your personality. It's changed my personality. But something I really love about it is like the attention to detail and like the complicated things that it tackles. But you know, if you somehow don't pick up any of that, it's just a vampire movie. You know, like the plot points are just vampire movie plot points, but everything around it is so full of nuance and beauty and discussion about very complicated things. I was like, this is kind of me. This is kind of what I want to be. I want to just write the over the top anime level stuff, but I want there to be those details. all of which to say, I was remembering to have fun with it and just be myself. And streaming was kind of the same recently, where I realized I was putting too much pressure on myself to be, you know, some sort of performing streamer who, I don't know, is cooler, and I don't even know what I was trying to be. Point being, I'm remembering how to have fun with it, and that's a really good lesson. We're gonna talk to Monster again. I did it! I drew a picture of your cool fight. Come on, I'll show you. I just realized this child is barefoot. Look, look! See, it's you on a train and you're beating the guy up. I know you didn't throw him off the train, but I drew you doing it because it's cooler. What do you think? You captured it perfectly. You made me look too cool. I actually looked even cooler than this. I'm gonna say you captured it perfectly because this is amazing. Yes, I knew it. This is totally what it was like in my head. Oh man, I hope I get to see you fight one day. How did you get so good at fighting? Did you train on a mountain in the snow? No, I just trained the usual way. Hard work every single day for years. Whoa. Oh. How did you force yourself to train every day? So there's literally an argument with writing that you're supposed to write every day. Which is, if that's how your brain functions, do it. But personally, I cannot write every day. It's not a thing for me. Well, I didn't force myself. I wanted to do it. You did? You wanted to exercise? Yeah, I wanted to be great. If you wanted something hard enough, you'll go to any length to achieve it. Oh. How do you get yourself to want something hard enough? This kid is asking like the real questions. I don't understand. Like, if I want something, but I only kinda want it, how do I want it more? Well, I mean, when I say wanted to be great, it was more like I had, it was like a voice in my head telling me what to do. That would be the perfectionism. Or I mean, later on it felt more like an actual person, I guess. But for a long time, it was just a voice. A voice telling me to work hard every day. I love Alta's face. It's just like, to never stop. I had to. I didn't have a choice. Whoa, that's so cool. I want to have a voice in my head like that. Monster's like, wow. No, you don't, I promise. What? Why not? Monster, this voice, I couldn't say no to it. Anything it told me to do, I had to do. And I didn't even realize any of this was happening. I was totally unconscious. By the time I could see it, I'd already done something horrible. The do X daily is something I see for creative stuff in general. TBH, I think a do X regularly has better merit than exactly every day. I totally agree. I think it's just a matter of, are you exercising that muscle for whatever, like if it's music, crocheting, knitting, like the crafting sort of stuff, art, writing. I think it's just sort of, or even for like more like the content creation, creativity stuff, like are you editing regularly? Are you flexing that muscle? Are you having fun with that? So I think that's more important than you must do this daily. Because if you're not getting anything out of doing it daily, it's just stressful, and that's not really helpful. Because you're not really learning when you're that stressed. You know what I mean? Voices in head, unrelatable. Yeah, Ian told me he doesn't hear. Like there are some people who don't hear like an inner narrator. I'm not one of those people. My inner voice is very loud and intrusive. Very loud little inner narrator there. The pros of that is sometimes I can have David Attenborough narrate my life if I try to focus on it like that. Like I can hear that very clearly if I'm like, how do I get David Attenborough-y? Like, how do I get this voice to sound like that? On the flip side, when it's being really mean, it sounds like the meanest thing. It's not nice. Also, this volume is a little loud for me. Sorry, it's on my end, not y'all's. Monster can make a third face. Is that? I mean, I haven't played this game enough to know. Well, if I do get a voice like that, I'll be sure to only do good things. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, it's probably my best plan yet. Why do you want a voice like that anyway? Cause I never do anything good. I'm kinda not smart. Again, we're avoiding the ableism word. So if I had that voice, I could work super hard and do stuff that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think you're not smart. Like, I think you're smart. Yeah, I am. You just don't know it yet. Oh. Someday I'm gonna do good stuff for sure. You'll get there if you work at it, or do your parents ever help you? The parents clearly don't help because they're not around. So we're gonna just say you'll get there if you work at it. Yeah, I'll try. Maybe. Well, thank you for making this drawing of me. It was easy. Drawing cool fights is the best. I love her little, like, fang tooth is very cute. I'm just saying so far she's either had a pouty face or a gremlin grin. Ah, yeah, that's true. Alright, well, I guess we'll talk to Magical Girl over here who really has, like, a very... I think those are 2 long bows. I love it. Hi, my love. Kindness to ye. Welcome to your most begotten traveling types. Yes. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I think this is, like... Scottish? Question mark? Or, like, Minnesota. Or deeply Canadian. I don't... One of those. Yes, sure. Hello. Hello to you as well, my love. I think Scottish. Kindness is for the weary god muchly. What's so funny is I'm not really trying to do an accent. I'm just trying to say the words. Shout out to who wrote this because I'm just trying to read it. This is Wanderstop. It's a tea shop. So's true will be lovely, 'tis indeed. 'Tis indeed well, much as rest be needed. I'm struggle. Tells me what kind manner of tea is you serves like. Not Scottish. Yeah, maybe Irish. Question mark? I don't know. This is not. It's definitely more of a flowing, thicker accent, but I'm not aware enough to make a good guess. There are lots of types. Tell me what you want and I'll try to find it. What I want? 'Tis the lovely suite of sentiments, Jess. Pleasant if it carry my love Aeon Brew. What is Aeon Brew? Aeon Brew. Ah, so's the goddess herself who loves it the most, Jess. I like the chess. I don't know. I'm definitely not saying any of this right. Finely made. Would be so of ja a cup for myself. How do you make Aeon Brew? Dreams, no? Dreams upon brews and such like. Hasn't she make well to do? I'm so sorry. I'm trying. Hang on. I'm going to talk to Burrow. He might have some idea of what you're talking about. Boston or New York, that's for sure. I was like, it's definitely not an American accent, which is fine. But that does mean I'm going to butcher it horribly and forgive me for my sins. Where's Burrow? Oh, Borrow's like right there. Cool, cool, cool. Smart pack. I could just try to make her aggressively New Yorker. Kind of funny. Hey, so there's a customer over here saying some things that are difficult to understand. She mentioned Aeon Brew. Do you know what that is? What's funny is I didn't necessarily misunderstand her, like, in the sense of what she was getting at, but more like specifically what's in the brew is where I'm like, dreams. We can probably find something that deals with dreams. My heavens, Boro has not received a request for Aeon Brew in many ages. This is one of the elder drinks used in ceremonies from long ago. Our new friend must be from old Aeon. What a treat. Boro was very fortunate to be attending a ceremony in old Aeon some years ago now, if you are believing it. What was the ceremony like? Alright, I had a cough. I was like, I'm going to either cough or sneeze. The answer was cough. Goodness, it was immensely confusing. Boro has never been so overwhelmed. Many dozens of people and everybody is singing or doing a dance of some kind. Yet every dance and song is completely different. Was it all being improvised? I couldn't say. I was gonna say Ian's mostly just being a New Yorker. He gives people from Boston shit very lovingly because we have, for whatever reason, accumulated a good percentile of people living in Boston. Like one of our best friends is in Boston. So he basically is being a jerk. A loving jerk. But yeah. But yes. Also Wizard Styles, hi! It's the return of Wanderstop Final V2. Yes. Will this actually be the finale? Who can say? At this rate, probably not. It's actually really funny because I've been doing more. Let me do the YouTube command. That is not the most recent video, but you can also please go enjoy my demo compilation that I worked very hard on. I have been doing more Let's Plays. I actually just recorded the Claire Obscure Let's Play start yesterday, so I'm very excited about that. It made me cry. Like the prologue, I've managed to not actually cry at the Claire Obscure prologue the 3 or 4 times that I've seen it, and for whatever reason yesterday, it just hit harder. I straight up cried, so please look forward to that. You can't see me in the video, but you will be able to hear it. I was definitely like actually crying. It's been kind of funny doing Let's Plays versus stream. I definitely just love to chit chat on stream. I get nowhere on stream, but then I do a Let's Play. I got through the prologue in an hour on Claire Obscure. It took us 3 hours on stream to get through that prologue. So the streamer time expansion for me, because I do be rambling, is like, it's very real. But yeah, I just thought that was really funny. Then they would stop and be sharing again, all in perfect unison with one another, over and over. For hours like this it went on. Truly the endurance needed was quite beyond my comprehension. I will be honest, Boro found it difficult to know what to pay attention to. So much happening. I love Boro. Yet for all my bewilderment, it was truly a unique experience, unforgettable in every way. Oh, but the Aeon brew. We must be making some. There are several steps we must be following. First, only use cold water. Okay. Cold water. You must be infusing the cold water with these ingredients in order. First, a dupe shroom. Second, a Wayper sprout. Third, you must color swap a puff pod using hue shrooms. Add one of these colorful puff pods to the infuser. Okay, this is complicated. Fourth, toss in a blue loop. After all of this, you add a T-ball. Then you must let the ingredients sit for 1 full minute. Then finally, after a minute, add 1 more T-ball into the mix. Nothing else, just those ingredients. All taken together, this should be making the Aeon brew. If Boro's memory is serving correctly, that is. Memory is not my strongest suit. Not like bowling. Much better at bowling. Aw, Boro, that's so cute. I hope this is helping. I mean, yes and no. Bowling, huh? Not the let's go. Let me go make this tea before I get distracted by something trivial. And bowling, huh? We're gonna ask that. Bowling. Indeed, a beloved pastime for when I am finding the time away from the shop. Can you guess what Boro's highest score ever is? Yes, guess. 1 billion? I don't know how bowling is scored. This is accurate to me. Well, no, it is 104. But goodness me, what a wonderful feeling bowl it was. I was being one with the alley. Truly I was. May Boro one day experience such a delight again. Now then, I will be letting you back to it. Best luck with the Aeon brew. So we're never, like, finishing this game because I'm never gonna, you know, be able to finish this brew. It's just kind of funny. I know you want to hear my recipe for this wonderful tea mix, but let me tell you a multi-paragraph story about how my Nona used to make it. Yeah, that's good. That's a Boro's recipe blog. Just like intersperses a story throughout the recipe, and you're like, yes, Boro, it's beautiful, you're lovely, but just what are the recipe ingredients? 100%. Okay. In order: cold water, dupe shroom, Wayper sprout, color swap puff pod, blue loop, T-ball. Wait 1 minute. How are we supposed to wait a minute? Like, is there a timer? So Steve, hi, welcome on in. Yes, new PNG tuber. I really love them a lot. I will do. Do I have my PNG tuber command on this? I do. Ha. That's where I got it. And I unfortunately they only do femme models at this time, but I just really like the style. It's super cute. But how are you doing? Can we get a shout out for Sassy Pants, please? Steve is great. If you haven't gone and checked out Pantsless tables and just pretty much anything and everything Steve does, you should. Because Steve is a delight. That's all. I still don't know how we're gonna wait 1 minute or like time that, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. And of course, honestly, genuinely love the space you've made. The Pantsless Tables server is very fun to lurk in. I'm a big lurker in Discord servers because I have the big social anxiety, and I devote a lot of my energy to trying to just function as a human. But I always really see really fun spaces, and it's always like I take note. Good vibes. I'm grabbing tea because we need 2 tea balls for this. Let's go ahead and get this. If it wasn't my server, I would be lurking. Even in my own server, I'm very embarrassed to admit that like I feel like I do just I don't reply in my own server as much as I should. I like my server space though. Gosh, I don't know that we even have a Discord command or like that I have it on my stream deck. But we do have a Discord server. Oh, it's full. Okay. Aha. There it is. Thank you, Amalia. You're great. Mods are awesome. Oh my god, I have so many brambles and thorns. I'm gonna run through it. Alright. Put that there. And I think we need 2, so we'll get 1 more going. Yeah. Our server is fairly chill. We do a lot of memes and we say good time hole at each other because in the end it is always the hole. If you want hole, like a lowercase hole as your Discord tag, please feel free. I realized I had enough boosts to get Discord server tags, and then I put it up to popular vote and realized of course it would be hole. That one. It's very good. So we have hole. Someone asked me yesterday if it meant glory hole. That's yep. I did have someone ask me like, oh, so hole, huh? And I'm like, yeah, look, it's technically a Night in the Woods reference, but it can mean all the things you think it means, both lewd and innocent. It encompasses both wholesome and wholesome, with or without W. I could not find the original Night in the Woods clip. I don't know if there is anymore. I don't know. I need to find it. It's a very versatile hole, exactly. But yes, in the end, it is always the hole. That's just a simple innocent Night in the Woods reference. If someone is like weird about you having a hole tag, it's just Night in the Woods. Blame them, not me. Take it up with Finji. Actually, somebody tell Finji this has become a whole thing for me. Because of them, let Finji notice me. You know. I tell people it means the Hall of Los Espookies, which I need to actually watch Los Espookies on HBO. It's like a TV show. There's a picture there. If you just hear me button mashing. This is how Val never finishes this game. I get distracted clipping the weeds. Ah! So this is a productive use of time, I think. I personally think. Where'd they go? Oh. Wow, I accidentally put them on the log. Interesting. In Arcade Spirits, there's a donut shop called The Whole Story. Yeah, I remember that. That was very cute. Ah. Okay. I should probably stop, but I fear the ADHD compulsion has taken hold of me. Ah. There's so many. Why? It's because I've let this become overrun for the last like 4 streams of this game. Oh my god. Ah. Nope. My goodness. Okay, well, that's not happening. This is giving me very much Palia meets Disney Dreamlight Valley vibes. Yes, in terms of aesthetic, 100%. In terms of plot, probably this definitely will drag you a little more seriously if you are creative dealing with perfectionism and burnout and trying to find moments of rest under capitalism and feeling like you have to work daily at things. It's very specific, but I feel like it do be covered for a lot of people. Just to say, it's a great theme. I really love this. The theme of this game is very good. And I'm playing it as intended, which is really, there's no time stress. There's no right or wrong way to play it. You can fail the coffee thing, and the worst thing that'll happen if I screw up this order is they will go, this wasn't right, and then they'll continue to wait on you until you get it right. And that's really nice. That lack of time stress is delightful. I don't know what I'm doing anymore other than clearing these to clear them. Val's riveting snip all of the weeds stream. I think I'm vaguely clearing a path. Yeah. Let's say I've been doing that. I'm also just not picking up any of these items because there's no place to put them and they disappear every time the scenery changes. So there's that. Oh, yeah, and I was waiting for the T-balls. Let's pretend I meant to do that. That I was doing this exclusively to wait for the T-balls to be done. Totally. Definitely. I feel like as I've been doing this, they've grown back more. Possibly. Anyway, I have a path now. We've accomplished path. Vaguely. Alright, we have T-balls. What else do I need? They do keep growing. Yeah. I think they grow at a slow rate, though. Hopefully. If not, oopsies for me. Okay, we need cold water, dupe shroom. The more weeds, the faster they grow. Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay, well, then these will continue to grow quite a bit because there's a lot of them. That makes sense, I suppose. Okay, both my T-balls are done. Let's pretend I meant to do that. Calculated. Alright, Dupe shroom. I don't think I have that at all. No. No. Yeah. Okay. Also don't have that many yellow seeds, so I'm gonna go back through here and pick up all the seeds that I definitely should have picked up while I was snipping the weeds. Oh, there's another one. Oh my god, I saw one grow back right in front of my eyeballs. Right there. It just happened. Ugh. Rude. Okay. But it's whatever. Trying not to snip this. I will be gentle around this because I don't want to accidentally snip the thing. I don't know what this is. Ladybug. That's cute. This is now a pruning stream. Because my brain has decided to fixate on this. I don't want them to grow as fast. And maybe it'll give me seeds. And thus, Val once more did not finish the game. No. And thus did they get stuck on random things to do. Okay. I need a dupe shroom. One at a time. one step at a time. All right. Where are the shrooms? What a sentence. Shroom. Okay. Gift shroom. Drop that right back where it got it. Dupe shroom. Okay. That's one. And then we need huge shrooms, which I think is what that is. Yeah. I think we need 3 huge shrooms. Yeah. Because I need to change the color of one of these things. None of you are huge shrooms. Where are you? You really shouldn't hide from me like this. Get it? Hun! Alright. Where? I'm just going in a big circle. Aha! There we go. One more. I do believe this gives me mushroom orientation. Yeah, I think I just need the 3. Yeah. Changes the color of the large hybrid and its fruits to an alternate palette. Okay, so we need 3 huge shrooms for the puff pod. Sorry, I'm gonna be opening and closing this book a lot for a sec. I think a puff pod is a big one. If only you had a physical book you could check. I know. I put it on my in my shelf. Okay, puff pod firm. There we go. Okay. So 3 pink and 1 blue. It looks like. Yes, and I have those. Thank goodness. Okay. We're slowly coming together. We have. Where's a Wayper sprout? What is a Wayper sprout? Wayper wheat. Okay. We have that. Well, we will have that. I have all the seeds for it. Let's see. The shelf you could walk to without being perceived as your PNG tubering today. I know, I don't want to move. I'm like, I shall not leave my seat. Where's the blue loop? Give me a blue loop. I crave the loop. Where is it? Onyx prisms. Blue loops. There we go. Great Valley blue. So that's 3 blues and green. Okay. Let's go plant all this stuff. Why are there so many more just randomly over here too? Ah, I heard one sprout. I heard. Man, so many weeds. Okay, I have stuff over here already. Hold on. What do I possess already? Beetle beets, pal melon, sweet millium. I already had T-balls. Oh. Watering can that's empty because that is the most Val thing to do. Just kind of leave the watering can completely empty of water. I need to feel the need to weed, yes. Let's see what these are. These are all shiny except for this one. Where are you? A whaling fruit. That's not really necessary. Snock cone. Also not necessary. I'm just leaving this stuff on the floor. Oh, no. I was like, oh, this is a loop. No, it's a brittle beet. Are any of these what I need? I think no. No. Yeah, these are all just random stuff. Oh no, this is a puff pod. Oh, but I need a color swapped one. Okay. Oh, but actually... Hold on. Brain.exe was braining for a moment there. There we go. Where's... I cannot tell if this is the right orientation. I think yes. Yeah? No. Yes. Ooh! Success! Yeah! Okay. Now we have one color swap puff pod. Hell yeah. Good thing too, because that was like the last one on it. Alright. Now we simply need a blue loop. And a Wayper sprout. You're a whistleberry. Where are you? I don't think you were correct. I do not think you are what I desire. No. Okay. I'm also just gonna drop these pal melons. I don't need them. I do also know that the fluffins will probably take all these and just drag them around and I'll lose them forever, but that's fine. What else did I need? Let's see. Vapor sprout. That's what it was. Okay. Vapor sprout. Oh, and a blue loop. Vapor sprouts. 3 green and 1 blue. Okay. Where can I put you? I'm running out of space. I guess we'll start moving this direction. I should start with the blue in the center so I know what I'm doing. All right. Blue. Monster, hello, goodbye, I'm busy. I'm planting. There we go. I missed the water. Alrighty. That is 1 vapor sprout. I don't think I needed to do anything funky to it. No. Now we need blue loop. You know, I think we got this. I think we're actually doing really good. Go me. Oh, it's the inverted version of it. Okay, so green in the center. Right? Yeah, and then blue on the outside. Yeah, all right. There we go. I love that plants are just little plant things. Ooh, this is pretty. All right. We got a blue loop. My pockets are full, so we're gonna drop the sweet melium because I don't need it at the moment. All right. I think that is everything I need. Cold water, a dupe shroom, vapor sprout, a color swap puff pod, blue loop, 2 T-balls. Well, T-ball, then wait a minute. Another T-ball. How am I supposed to know about waiting a minute? Do I just literally set a timer? I will set a timer. Have a little stopwatch on my watch. Oh, all these T-balls were for nothing. Because I already had 2 T-balls. Okay. Oh, hold on. My music got stuck in game. I must set it back to horse. Or wait. It says set it to cat. Both stars are on cat, so that feels right. Okay. Let's try to make this and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen, right? What's great about this is it's cold water. I don't have to fuck with that. Oh wait, hold on. An important thing. I don't want to double up on. I don't remember what this was. The color is very funky, but it's fine. We'll feed the plant. When you just pour things like that, you feed the bush. You get little plants. You get flowers. Which is nice. So nothing is wasted. So we don't have to do anything. It's cold water. Kick it over here. All right. Dupe shroom. Nope. Nope. Wrong button. Dupe shroom. Toss it in. Dupe shroom, vapor sprout. Color swap puff pod, which I believe is this one. Cat, hello. Blue loop. We're trying to make some very complicated tea. Blue loop. And then a T-ball. However, we're going to set a literal timer on my watch. As I toss this in. Gotta wait a minute. I literally set a timer on my watch. How are you doing, Kat? Hope you're doing good. As we sit here doing like the Jeopardy theme music for a minute. We're at 20 seconds. I literally have a... It said wait 1 minute and chuck another one in. So like... Alright. Oh yeah, no, we had really bad thunderstorms yesterday too. I was recording the Clair Obscure Let's Play start, and at one point there was thunder loud enough that it picked up on my mic. That was really fun. All right, 50 seconds. We have to wait a whole minute to throw this next T-ball in, apparently. 56, 7, 8, 9, in a minute. Well, I hope that worked. The game is like, you will slow down. Yeah, you will take a literal minute for this. And if you don't, too fucking bad. Well, let's see what that does. Somehow this feels incorrect. I mean, it looks cool. It looks like the non-binary flag a little bit. I need cups. Do I not have any cups? Below cups? Where are my cups? Okay, hold on. We gotta go get some cups. There were definitely cups where all the weeds were. Because I didn't pick them up. Yeah, this game is like, you will slow down even further. All right. Fairdo, hi, good to see you. We're just taking a quick cleaning of coffee cups, teacups, rather. Trying to find some in all this stuff I snipped. There we go. Well, there's like several. Okay. Cool. All right, that's at least 3 teacups. How many more teacups could people need? I don't know where the rest went. Where'd they go? What is that? Hold on. What did I just pull out? Oh my god. Hold on. Putting that there. that is a friend who should be on display. I don't know. Oh yeah, and we have a Boro plushie. Oh, I forgot I had these in my pocket. That was very good. Hold on. Gotta wash my teacups. Oh, I had teacups in my pocket. Where'd all my teacups go? I was the drama. I stole them. Okay. All right. Let's put this here. Let's see if I did this right. Ooh. All right. Oh, still over. Ooh, I mean, that's got like the 3 stripies. So I think I did it. I think I did it right. Probably. Hopefully. Where's this person? Over there. Sitting and waiting for their tea. All right. Let's see if I did this correctly. Here you go. The teacup kind of suits her. Very whimsical. Oh, Chad, never been so loved to brew as much. I'm so sorry. I, again, don't quite know what regional accent this is, but I am fucking it up horribly. Please forgive me. Brew does. It does. Some. You're welcome. Welcome indeed. An easy blessing begotten heavy minds. It's funny that Alta's like struggling with this because like I can get what that she's saying she liked it. 'Tis brew most lovely, a call upon her dreams, light begotten light rest. Very most grateful for it, love. What brings you to this forest? Not the buy. Let me ask questions. Collins upon lovely tree woods, sows us of old aeon comes forth towards, quite often like. Can't helps it, no. Couldn't stop if truly wanted. 'Tis tree woods most coveted, indeed. So, the trees, forest is cool. Cheer feelings, feelings it, yes. The pullingness, my love. It stirs my heart. Pullingness? Cha feels it too. The pulling, the ripping. Clear pieces of myself removed from, made fragment. Feels it all about here. I does. Yes'm. What are you here to do? Why is there a pullingness here? I mean, magic forest. That one's an easy one. What are you here to do? To do? My goodness, Lee. Only's here to be. So we're continuing there's no do, only chill. Just to be, yes, indeed. Well, wishes to be here for as many passing days. Is all's we've ever wanting us. To feel's what ancient pulling does for tender hearts glow. Necessary, like yes, a fragment, what keeps all's every stuff together. Oh. My love, your face, most wondering cloudy like 'tis. Ah, but wondering's eases blessings, yes? Shan't be deeper worsening to worries. No, very much unkind friendly that. I'm trying. Ere love, let's be looking upon picture instead. 'Tis most joyful. You sees, the very home dwelling made myself upon old Aeon. Ah, sweet friendly like, I would love to live here. Can I live here? Where is this? BRB moving to old Aeon. Bye. I love like the starry space fantasy. I love when you combine fantasy and sci-fi. So you have like a typical fantasy aesthetic in space. I really, really like that combo quite a bit. So this is very nice. I like it. Most ancient home dwelling 'tis, but most loved. Warm hearth be the dream space, yeah? Ah, yes, there within's the making. So's indeed. Chuz catches me going on in. A favorite of pictures this. You'll take it, won't you? A bestowal gift. A bestowal kind, a gift. Sure, thank you. She just put her mug down. Nasty mug. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. Dreams, my love. Dreams are all at the call. Lovely sweet may they settle in your kind. Bye! Oh, but I do so love that picture. We're gonna go put that up. We're not gonna lose it. I know this is our last place, as it were. But I don't want to lose that because it's very cute. Okay. Where should I put this photo? It's a cute photo, but I don't have that many more blank spots. I guess I'll take this one. Yeah, that'll have to do. Sorry to whatever this picture is. Alright. Who else is out there? I think Monster. Oh, Nana. Oh, Nana, so that's a pluffin' plushie. I need it. How's business, Nana? Ha, if I told you that, it would completely eliminate the element of surprise. I'd be a sitting duck. I could see you there, waiting for me to slip and reveal something. Well, it won't happen. So, have you studied the economic books I gave you yet? I think I did. I think we read it on stream. So yes, I read the whole thing, definitely. Good. Just remember, that's only the very start, the tip of the iceberg. You haven't begun studying economics till your brain is leaking out of your ears. Literally. Keep hitting the books. Don't get flabby on me. I need actual competition out here. Kids today don't know anything about hard work. You hear me? It's all gone to hell. That's why you gotta keep the kid over there out of trouble. You gotta give her some direction. Nana, why do you keep berating me about taking care of Monster? Do you know her from somewhere? What's the deal? No deal to it. I don't know the kid. Just, you know, got a feeling, it's all. No, hang on. Explain what you mean. Look, I'll tell you something here, but you gotta keep it between us. Deal. I see things, okay? I got a type of vision. Ain't like the way most folks see things. The big fella over there been helping you out. He sees things too. He got an eye for what people need. See, the adults are already pulled into the station. We got our ducks in a row. That kid over there has, well, let's just say she's got a potential. Could go a bunch of different ways. And old Nana happens to have an eye for the ugly ways it could go. What do you see? Don't worry about it. I ain't a fortune teller. Just got a vibe, that's all. All I'm saying is a person needs direction or things get ugly. And I see real ugly. Or I seen real ugly. And I'm telling you to head it off at the pass. Don't let it go there. Wherever there is. That's it. That's all I gotta say about the matter. Alright, look. Take something off the counter. An olive branch on account of you helping with the kid. Immediately buying this Pluffin plushie. Not even a question. Thanks, Nana. Don't say I did nothing for you. Actually, scratch that. Please say I did nothing for you. Last thing I need over here is to be seen as some kind of charity case. Never again. Well, I have a Pluffin plushie now, and life is good. So, who cares? I guess let's go talk to Monster. Also, I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. I hope your week hasn't been too stinky. Hey, I made a decision. Want to hear it? Sure. I'm gonna be a fighter. Oh boy. Great. And you know what else I decided? Guess. You're gonna kill like 1,000,000 people and animals. You're going to be a thoughtful and introspective fighter. Ew, no way. I'm gonna be the least thoughtful fighter ever. But that's not the thing I decided. I decided that you're gonna teach me. You're gonna show me how to fight. I want to know all the ways you kick and punch and how to dodge a suplex. You can show me sword stuff. I promise I'll be the best student you've ever had. This child, I know. If you're my teacher, then you can make sure I work super hard and train every day like you did. Please? Well, okay, Nana did say to give her guidance, so yeah, sure. Okay, we'll teach you. I'll teach you. Yes! I'm gonna be a fighter! This is the coolest. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm gonna be able to kick Weasel Wesley right in his silly face. What do we do first? Can you show me a sword attack? We gotta do sword stuff. Actually, I can't pick up my sword. What do you mean? Doesn't it belong to you? It does. I've had it for years. I used it every single day. So what's the problem? It's just, I can't, I don't know. I can't carry it or, I just can't. I'm sorry. I'm trying. But you said you would show me stuff. You told me you'd teach me. Yeah, and I want to. I could show you other techniques if you want. Something without a sword. But I wanted to see the sword. You told me you'd teach me the sword. Let's do something else, okay? No, I don't want to do something else. You promised me. I am failing this child. There are a lot of other things I can show you. I'm a professional fighter, remember? But you can't even carry a sword. That's not being a fighter. That's just being weak. Wow. Okay, kid. Actually, you can go. If you're not a real fighter, how are you going to teach me to be strong? I have to be strong enough. Strong enough for what? Strong enough to... Because I need to be good. I need to do good stuff, okay? What do you mean good stuff? Just, you know, whatever makes people want to be around you. I'm sensing the how do I get people to not abandon me? I just don't do anything good, ever. That's why mom and dad don't want to be around me, yeah. It's why Annabeth doesn't care about me. Annabeth? What is this? Percy's Jackson? I have to do good stuff, okay? I have to not be so silly for once in my life. Monster, you're like 8. Monster, why do you think that being able to fight has anything to do with people liking you? Well, I mean, it's like you said, you have to be in control of others. You haven't finished this game? Nope. I don't know that we're finishing it today either. Thank you for 58-month resub. I appreciate you. Is it just generating a longer ending every time you save? No, I feel like I just get distracted somehow and then before I know it, it's stream time and I've still not beat this fucking game. It's a great game. It's designed to make you kind of get distracted. So it's very much a Val error, not a game error. Yeah, I spent 10 minutes cutting weeds. That might contribute to it. But how are you liking Date Everything? I am doing a Let's Play of it on my YouTube channel. And it's been really fun. Val get distracted? Impossible. Yeah, might. Big air quotes on that might be contributing to me not finishing this game. It's fine. What could possibly be a problem? Who can say? But no, I hope you're doing good today, Brian. Nope, my brain lost everything I might have said. I was like, nope. Lost it. And if I'm in control, then nobody can hurt me, right? That's what you said. Oh, Monster has like capital I issues. That's not what I meant. I'm gonna say that's not what I meant. I meant like only in combat, not in other places. Oh, Doesn't matter. You lied to me. You said you trained me, and that was a lie, and you knew it. You do think I'm silly. You think I'm just a silly kid, just like everybody does, and so you can lie to me and it doesn't matter. Monster, you aren't silly. You just have no idea what you're getting into. Sword fighting is dangerous. I don't want to teach you unless I can carry the sword myself. It's not about you, I promise. There are other reasons. If it's not about me, then you should trust me. No, I can't. I won't. Okay, that's an Alta problem, actually. Though, you probably shouldn't trust a 9-year-old with a sword. I mean, I think Alta's just being a good adult, right? Not letting a literal child have a sword. I'm sorry. I'm not good enough for you. I'm not good enough for anyone. Kid, you need therapy. Monster? Go away. I'm gonna say, listen, there are other ways to be strong. Stop. Stop talking to me. Go away. Go away. Go away. Alright. Fine. Oh. That child. I think I failed that interaction with this kid. Where Nana was like, you need to take her under your wing, and I absolutely flunked that. Sorry, Nana. I have failed you. Let me clean my teacups, because apparently I'm just got a bunch of nasty teacups in my pocket. Well, that was fun. By fun, I mean I feel a little concerned for this kid, but it is apparently pre-rolls say that they're gonna go off in like a minute, so I guess we'll go ahead and BRB. What's weird is the ads manager is like, you have 31 minutes left, so I don't know which timer is true, the pre-roll or the ads manager. Twitch, why is this so confusing? I'm gonna err on the side of caution and BRB though, so, and then we'll go 1 more hour, so don't forget to stretch, hydrate, take your meds, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm not getting a notification there, dude. Me neither, but the thing on the pre-rolls, like there's a little timer on the Twitch dashboard that says like that when the pre-roll timers go off, so that means if someone new comes in, they'll get slapped with ads. If the pre-rolls are on, it says that that's up in a minute. So I don't know which one is truth. So we're gonna err on the side of caution and BRB. I think I failed that interaction with this kid, me as a babysitter. Oh, that's so me. Anytime I tried to babysit. But yeah, stretch, hydrate, take your meds, all the good stuff. Then when we come back, we'll figure out what the heck is going on with Monster. We got so far into the BRB scene because I was eating a protein bar. And also I went outside to ask for chai, very like shy ooh at Ian. And I noticed a giant box, Costco sized box of fruit roll up by the foot, like the fruit by the foot, the like long one you can unroll, which was my shit as a kid. So that's gonna be a problem for me later. As in I'm going to eat a lot of those, and I have blood pressure medication now, so I can have more treats. So we'll be annihilating that later. But I hope y'all enjoyed your melons and then your Badootie. It's been a while since we got the Badoof ass, but I hope you enjoy that. And yeah, let it be known, the Mass Effect remaster came out in 2021. It is 2025, and I have still not beat it. About to be fruit by the mile up in Val's spot. Yeah, like just completely. Did y'all ever do that as kids? I had 2 fruit roll up, like the fruit by the foot, and I did put them like out like that, like tried to connect them and make one long thing. It was not wise. I was like 5. Another childhood candy from that era, Gushers. Don't have Gushers now. They're so sad. Ian got, because of course you just know this big Costco box was probably on sale. That's why he does what he does. If there is a random item from Costco in our home that we don't usually get, 99% of the time, it was on sale. So that's why it's there. But Gushers now, they're just pathetic, sad little shells of what they once were. Gushers, one of the gayest candies ever. Yeah, the commercials were fucking unhinged. Like I remember distinctly this one from the early 2000s or the late 90s where a kid ate a Gushers and their head exploded. Like it turned into a Gusher and it exploded. And that was just the commercial, you know, like I distinctly recall this. And it's like, oh, okay. Now I'm just thinking of the long man commercials. Oh my God. I'm glad we're all on the same page on weird commercials. Okay, where am I going? I guess Boro. Monster doesn't want to talk to us because Monster has a lot of, just a lot of really more things than a 9-year-old I'm assuming should be worried about, but it's fine. Boro, please help me. Ugh, Boro, I just had a terrible conversation with the kid over there, Monster. She's just completely reckless. I want to help her, but I can't. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yes, Boro saw you speaking with her. It was appearing to be quite emotional. Children can be difficult. No, they are minds of their own. Is there anything I can do to calm her down? To just settle her? Well, it is possible that she... Oh, goodness. What? Over there, by the exit to the forest. I believe she's taken something. I knew she was going to take my sword. Damn it. What is she doing? This keeps getting sillier and sillier. We're avoiding the ableism word. She stole our sword. How rude. I think I should go out there and track her down. I don't want her to hurt herself. I don't give a shit about my sword. Subby! Subby, hi. Subby, I need to DM you. I literally have a reminder on my phone. I keep meaning to contact you about Seattle Worldcon specifically, because we'll be in Seattle in mid-August, and I'm like, I need to tell Subby so we can coordinate like a dinner or like a lunch or something. But I keep going, well, I don't want to bother you, and then before I knew it, it was July. So Ian was like, set an alarm. I know. I got in my head. I got in my head real bad for like literally 2 months. You were never a bother. I appreciate you, friend. I hope you're doing good. It's always lovely to see you. But yeah, I figured we could figure out a day to say hi and hang out. Randomly want to just DM me to just say hi. Still not a bother. Oh, okay. Please, I need like a shy woo PNG tuber mode. Like I need like the little, you know, fingy like shy emote. I need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, I need that. I need to make that just the emote for my PNG tuber. But you're great. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing good. And thank you for the resub. It's apparently been 62 whole months. How have we been doing this for so long? But I hope you're having a good time or good. Oh yeah, I guess a question related to Seattle weather. Is it hot in Seattle in August, mid-August? Am I gonna need a jacket, or if I just rock the tank top situations I've been doing out here? Will I die? Will it be too cold? It's been a minute since I've been back. When I lived in Bellevue for a year, it was really apparently a bad gauge of Seattle weather because it was a record-setting heat wave. Yeah. So my context for August is like broken. Me asking Amalia what the weather is like in the UK in parentheses, just like everything. Oh no. If the weather stays normal, I would expect August in Seattle to be like upper 70s, maybe low 80s. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm sorry. For context, it is 86 degrees here right now, and the high for today is 90, and it feels like 91 at the moment. So that's delightful. That said, it's 2025. Who knows what random heat wave is going to hit us? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when I lived there back in 2017, there was like a record-breaking heat wave, and I know like collectively we've had just in this country, in various regions of this country, record-breaking heat waves since. Like Northern Virginia just experienced a record-breaking heat wave like a couple weeks ago. So it's just like Yeah, I really hope everybody in the UK and like Europe and places where like air conditioning is not as standardized, because like y'all just didn't have like the super hot temps, and that's getting so fucked from climate change. I hope everybody stays cool and safe. Please stay as cool as possible. 'Cause, oh my god, that's a lot. Lots of cold compresses on the back of your neck. Ice. The ice in front of fan trick is very real. Literally, there was one time I lost power in Houston because there was a tropical storm, and the temperature was like 108. Like, it feels like it was like, I think 100 in actuality, but the humidity made it worse. And there were straight up times where I was just laying on the kitchen floor because of the marble, like because of the cold tile. Sorry, we didn't have a marble kitchen floor. I don't know why tile is what I meant to say. So yeah, will there be another heat wave? Will there be storms? No idea. Oh no. Well, I hope you'll have a good time. Kat's is going on a big vacation. Is gonna get to meet Amalia and Steven and Sue soon, and it's really exciting. And I demanded Kat give everybody hugs for me. Lying on a cold tile on a floor on a hot day is such a nice reprieve, right? So it's my I'm from a warm place pro tips. Cold tile floor. There's no shame in just laying on it. And yes, also give hugs from Subby as well. But yeah, that's so fun. Also, I'll have to give Subby hugs for Kat and Amalia and Steven and Sue in exchange as well. I need to message Steven again, but afraid to bother him. But I wouldn't know anything about that, would I? Anyway, Subby, I hope you're doing good. I will DM you after stream. I won't, I definitely will feel like I'm bothering you, but I will do it anyway. Yeah, we're all too afraid to bother people. Raise your hand if you're like afraid to contact people because you don't want to pester them, but you think fondly of them, right? The whole chat is raising their hand. I know. I know how we are. Collectively. But still, I know. It's so much easier to be like, you're not a bother at somebody else. And then when you're like, when they point at you and they're like, but you're also not a bother. You're like, hold on, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right? Like that, like, this doesn't apply to me. That's a cute little bird nod emote. I like that. What was I doing in this game? Oh yeah, Monster took my sword. I don't want her to hurt herself. This is why I still haven't beat this game. I just talked for 10 minutes. Oh, I see. I need a bongo tap. I need to find if somebody has a good emote artist that does like animated, because pretty much all the emote artists I have used are either no longer doing stuff. Like Rabbit Coon, I think, went to college and is just living life, which is great. Good for her. Like, truly. And I don't... The other emote artist only did the cat butt, which is glorious, but she didn't do animated stuff regularly. So I have no animated emote artists. So if you have good referrals, happy to hear them. Because I do want a bongo, like a Space Cat bongo tap. I want that very badly. Yes. Okay, I see. Would Miss Alta like Burrow's assistance at all? No. I started this. I'll be the one to fix it. Very good. I am understanding. I wish you good fortune on your forest rescue expedition. Let's see how this goes. Thanks. I'll be back in a bit. The forest is usually where the real shit happens, like big conversations about burnout and, I don't know, I think we saw a memory of us accidentally, but we stabbed somebody. Ooh, sorry, I laughed and I made myself cough. So, this might get a little real. Just as a heads up, we might be entering the forest the final time, or near final time anyway. Which is great. Where the hell is it? I don't know. Because all I have on this little spot is weeds. What if I just didn't go after this child and spent the rest of the stream cutting all these weeds? Oh, thank you. Everyone say hi-bye to Ian. You just gave me chai. So now I have tea, which is perfect for Wanderstop. But I was in need of more caffeine. Because I stayed up very late last night, like a very silly person. But I was in a TTRPG until 11 p.m. and then my brain took until 2 in the morning to wind down. Yeah. Okay. Where's the forest at? Where did it go? Surely the entrance is not far. I guess it might be. There's so many weeds. I really just do be letting the weeds take over. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. Really great. I love getting to hang out with y'all. Just saying. All right, forest time. Leave the clearing and return to the forest. Yes. No, you. I need like an Uno reverse card emote as well. Just like a no you. Monster! Monster, where are you? I love that this child's name is Monster. Again, kind of ableism words, but we were silly. Keep moving, Alta. We're totally overly harsh on ourselves. Monster, can you hear me? A small child stole our sword. Oh. Monster, there you are. Are you okay? Monster? Hey, what's going on? Did something happen to you? Why did your sword get so heavy all of a sudden? Ah, see? I gotta be stronger. Oh, it's almost like she deals with the same shit. What the hell? Yeah, I can do it. Huh? I can do it. I'm strong enough. You see, it's my sword. I'm the one who deserves it. How are you doing this? I wanted it. I wanted to be powerful and I got it. Monster, please, can you give me the sword? I don't want you to hurt yourself. The sword is a metaphor for perfectionism and not knowing when to walk away from burnout and like, you know, making your whole life about a single thing. Totally unrelatable to any of us. No! You don't care about me. You just want what I got. You can't even carry the sword. That's what you told me. You're just jealous because now I'm strong. You don't like me being strong. I'm not gonna. I don't care about the sword. That's not true. I don't want you to hurt yourself. The sword is heavy and sharp. You can easily hurt yourself if you don't know how to use it. Trust me, I've used the sword for a long time. It's dangerous. I'm not gonna hurt myself. If you give me the sword, I'll let you make other decisions. I promise. Liar. You're a liar and you think I'm too silly to notice. You can't carry the sword, so now I get it. I get to be in control now. Say it. Say that I get to have the sword. Monster. Say that the sword is mine now. Say it.
Hold on. Before you do anything, let's think about this.
No, you can like relinquish this to this child, I guess.
Alta, this is your sword. It was made just for you. You went undefeated for 3.5 years with it.
Okay, and?
Without the sword, who are you? You're nothing. You're nobody. Don't you see that?
Ooh, girly, go to therapy. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to unpack that post-haste with a professional. Nobody is nothing. You are not what you can do. You're not a bother to anybody either. This whole chat right now is just like, uh-huh.
The sword is your right. Take it back, now, or you'll never be yourself again.
Stop calling us out. This game always just dragging me. Tell Monster that the sword is hers. I'm not gonna violently rip the sword away from a child because that's how bad things happen. And the game did warn us. Like Nana basically said, hey, this could play out really poorly. You need to take this kid under your wing and like be good to her. So we're gonna listen to Nana's advice and Boro's. And we're gonna just tell her like, fine, okay, it's yours. If you really want it that badly, you can have it. Sword is yours. Yeah, it's yours. Really? I get to keep it forever? Yes, maybe I don't even deserve the sword. I'm so silly. I screwed up. I screwed up so badly. It's mine, yes! I get to do whatever I want. I get to be a fighter. I get to fight anybody. Nobody gets to tell me what to do again, ever. Nobody. Ha, I did it. Okay, what's the best thing to do? What's the best kind of stab to do? Do I swing like this? Is she gonna stab me on accident? I feel like someone's gonna get stabbed on accident. Yeah, I feel like both options are not great. I agree. Yeah, okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, she's getting her own perfectionism voice. Yeah. Yeah, we could have just like had a slide time, but we're sliding into feels. Oh, your dang sword. Why is it always getting so heavy all the time? I'm just trying to do a stab. Oh, so now she's got the perfectionism voice. Slide has been stabbed. Slide is not recovering, yeah. Oh. Oh, interesting. We see this like perfectionism-y version of her. Did we chase it off?
She's distracted. This is your opportunity.
Wow. This perfectionism brain, like,
This
no.
is your chance to take back what belongs to you, Alta.
Girl.
Please, don't let someone else take something that's a part of you.
So Lady Luck, hi. Can we get a shout out for Lady Luck? You came in at a moment. Sorry for the feels. We're still not going to try to lunge for the sword. It's still not a great thing that this child has it, but like, I don't want to take it back under these pretenses, like these conditions. So talk to the frightened voice that looks like Monster. I think we're going to try to persuade Monster to let it go. Yeah, let's do it. I feel like this is the good ending, question mark. Classic timing. I'm the same way. There's so many times I've walked in on someone's stream and it's like a really intense moment, or someone's talking about balls or something like out of context that's very like, what? Yeah, I was gonna say, let it go. But no, really, let it go. Hey, are you okay? Are you scared? What are you scared of? Her? Why are you scared of her?
She's going to do something stupid.
Again, ableism words, but she's also like 9, so. What do you mean? What is she going to do?
It's just everything.
Aww.
Everything she does is bad.
Everybody in this situation needs therapy. This poor kid, whatever she's gone through, like clearly her parents have either abandoned her or treated her like crap. So she feels she has to like prove her worth to like exist. And that's, relatable, but like bad for a 9-year-old to feel.
I have to watch her all the time to make sure she's not being stupid.
Did she do something to hurt you?
She made everyone go away with how dumb she is. She made Annabeth and Noah go away. And Tessa.
I don't think that a child is possible. Like, that's possible for a kid to do that.
Mom and Dad abandoned us.
That's definitely not the kid's fault.
She's just so out of control. All the time. She's nothing like you.
It's because she's 9. Well, I mean, Monster, I'm not as in control of myself as you think I am. I do like the transparency of like, hey, I don't have my shit together either. It's okay to not have your shit together.
You're not? But you told me, you said how hard you always work to be in control. That's what you said.
Yeah. Yeah. Sort of stretched the truth a little bit there. Honestly, I said a lot of that because I wanted you to think I was cool.
You did?
Yeah, and maybe I used to be really in control at some point, but lately I just feel confused. I feel scared and alone. I've done everything right, everything I was supposed to do, and I still feel so scared. That's because life is scary. I don't get it. I don't get why I feel so alone. That's also because you don't have friends and you spent your whole life doing one thing. You know what? I think that's probably how she feels too. Alone. Huh. I have a really big favor to ask you. Could you try your best to trust her? Aw, see? Don't come at me with a trust theme. I suck at trusting.
What do you mean?
She's smarter than you realize. I promise. But you have so much power over her. She'll do anything you say. She, Please, can you let her make some of the decisions? Can you give her a shot? Aw, this is very anime. Like, we've personified, you know, a concept. So our perfectionism and our lack of trust, and then the part of ourselves that we feel is not good enough. Like, those are two separate entities in this forest, and you're very literally interacting with it, which I love that kind of shit, by the way. Also, have a good dinner, Amalia. Run away from the from the feelings. I think she really wants you to trust her.
Really?
Aww.
You really wanted me to think you were cool?
An ill-timed resub cipher. Hi. Thank you for that resub. I appreciate it. Yes, we are in the middle of feels. I think possibly the end of this game. Finally, we have maybe finally completed this. Who knows? Not me. But I hope you're doing good. Thank you for that resub. Yeah, I did.
Huh.
The art's pretty. Aw, are we like embracing ourselves? Oh, nice. This is definitely not a big major theme. I love that. You just gotta learn to trust yourself. How do I... You know, I've been going to therapy for a long time for that. Like, oof, oof. Big theme. Am I good? Are you good? What do you mean? Like, am I good as a person? Do you think I'm good? Oh no. This game is attacking me where I live. I'm okay taking a quiet day to be lazy and Palea and then some Dune. I have been eyeing Dune Awakening. So I'm like a big Dune fan because I'm a weirdo, and the first chapter book I ever read was The Hobbit. The second chapter book I ever read was Dune. I don't recommend that, for the record. It was just how Dunk. Yeah, if you look at the new Dune, like the font, it looks like it says Dunk, and it's very funny. But yeah, I played this then Citizen Sleeper 2, and I cried so much. Oh my god, what a doozy of a back-to-back wombo combo. Citizen Sleeper 2 is also very good. If you haven't ever played Citizen Sleeper or Citizen Sleeper 2, go play those. They're very good. I'm enjoying it, but good thing is it's an MMO without a monthly fee. Ooh, see, that is tempting. Because I saw it was a multiplayer, and I was like, I already own, or I already owe Square Enix my Final Fantasy 14 dues, and I don't know that I could afford any other. I have Citizen Sleeper 2, but I haven't finished it. It's really, if you like Cyberpunk, I think it's really cool. I like it. It's also got probably one of the most TTRPG-esque, like dice mechanics outside of, I guess, Baldur's Gate that I've played anyway. Though it is more of a D6 system and not like a D20, but it was kind of fun to play a video game that had like heavy dice mechanics. But yeah. Okay, feels time. All right. I'm gonna repeat the line. I'm gonna give myself an emotion again. Like, am I good as a person? Do you think I'm good enough? Or good, sorry, just good. Yeah, of course. You're weird and you're stubborn, but I like that for some reason. I think it's because you remind me of me when I was a kid. Really? Yeah, absolutely. You're actually a lot like how I was. Okay. Huh? Monster, do you believe me when I say you're good? Okay, listen. No. Because I mean it. You're good. Okay. Well, I still struggle with compliments and like when somebody tells me they're proud of me, right? Like, raise your hand if this is making you squirm because you don't know how to handle when someone is like, no, really, you're a good person and you do good things. And you're like, listen. Yeah. Okay, I believe you. You do? Look at do you see the art? The sunlight coming out, things getting warmer and the color palette versus colder. I see you, artist. I see you. Yeah, I do. I trust you. I trust you, I trust you, I trust you. I'm good. I think this only works because this child is like 9. Which at first I was like, why are we doing this whole journey with a child? But I think that's kind of the point, right? Good. And she dropped the sword to give us a hug. Oh. Awkwardly hug her back. I'm not gonna pat her on the head. I'm gonna hug her back. We're gonna try to hug. There. We don't know how to do emotional support. Will you stay with me? Can you promise not to go anywhere? Well, I can't do that. It's okay. I trust you. Oh no. Alta's struggling not to meme away the feels. Me, I don't know how to handle human emotions like this. Rolls to hug, natural 1, fuck. Come on, monster. You're tired. Let's go back. Okay. We're not gonna be able to take our sword because we have to pick up the child. Oh, I guess we are gonna pick up the sword. I was like, you could just leave it there. Aww. Cute. I was like, is that it? Did we win? Was I right? Did we get to the finale today? No, there's still more. Just kidding. You thought. Glad to see you coming back around, Miss Alta. Did I fall asleep? Indeed. Shortly after you returned to the clearing, the two of you both seemed quite tired. Did we do it? Did we do it? Hi, Sahana. Not quite. I think we're legitimately almost there, though. I put your sword back by the tree stump, as always, with all the mushrooms you haven't picked or bothered with. Is Monster okay? Indeed. She napped ferociously for a time, but now she is being up and about. She's like trying to box with a pluffin'. Perhaps you should go say hello to her. She is certainly one who loves to talk. Yeah, sure. Is everything being okay? Oro, earlier you were telling me about how the forest works. When I was out there just now with Monster, I can feel my inner voice talking to me. She told me to take the sword away from Monster, but I was able to choose not to. How is that possible? She never backs down when I tell her to. Has you trust in yourself? Yes, just like you said, Oro suspects this is the forest separating a thing into its pieces. For just a moment, you got to have some breathing room from this voice. But once I leave this forest, the separation will end, right? Yes, that is right, and the decision not to obey may become as hard as it was before. Oh. I guess somehow I thought going through all this would, change me in a more permanent way. Yes, I am understanding very much. The forest is giving you no fixes. All it can be doing is give you some new information. I actually really like that. It's not an easy solution. You gotta work on yourself. You don't go through this magical journey and then poof, you're fixed as a human. No, being a human is messy. And we struggle with these mean inner thoughts, and you're gonna struggle with that probably for life because you have trauma. But, that doesn't mean you don't try to use ways to cope with it and not make it just completely ruin your happiness and your life and your ability to rest. I say this as somebody who's literally been going to therapy for like 2 years now, specifically about this. Wait, no, sorry, a year. And it's not easy. To be able to see something is perhaps not as pleasant as being able to fix it. But if you are wanting Boro's opinion, seeing is a wonderful first step. Yeah, the forest is basically therapist Silent Hill. Now there's a sentence. That, could you imagine Silent Hill, but if you basically get taken to like this foggy other forest world, like this other reality, to just kind of process your emotions, like that's wild. Which is pretty much what this is, so you know. Well then, the shop needs our care as ever. I believe I will take a look around. I just saw the trailer for the new one too. That's a wild image. I didn't know there was a new one. I checked out on Silent Hill games at around Silent Hill 4. Because a giant hole in my apartment that led to like some scary alternate shit was a little too real. In the end, it is always the hole. I am wishing you well as always, Miss Alta. Why does that feel so final? I don't like it. Maybe I do, and that I'm okay with being done with this game now. I kind of like that, because you're like, okay, I'm ready to move on. I had my little rest. Oh, just kidding. There's like several conversations. I don't think we're finishing this game today. There will likely not be a sequel to this game, but I'd play Wanderstop 2, More Feelings in the Forest. I would too. Let's talk to, I did not catch this person's name. Let's talk to her first. My love, she feels it. The most deepest of fragments. I still cannot with this. I don't know what regional dialect this is, but I'm doing it very poorly, and please forgive me. Monster has an interesting new little outline going on there. A great pull, a rifting like, 'twere of much long ago now. Aye, this, the feeling, 'tis a calling purpose, to feel this. To be, loves it almost, I does, feels it echoes, feels the ripples in my heart. A fragmenting, most good kind, a calling purpose 'tis. Ah, so, hope sure also felt it, or's most well in common a treat. 'Tis all, my love, 'tis all. I think I understand you. I basically think that she's like, you've felt a change in you, and you've got a new purpose. Maybe. Let's talk to Monster. Yeah, look at me. I'm still kind of glowing and stuff. That's neat, actually. Yeah, I'm definitely not that strong anymore, though, which sucks. But being big and strong was so cool. Is that what you get like when you're fighting? You mean do I glow and gain magical strength? Yeah. No, but it sounds cool. Aw, dang. You should be huge and glowing. That would be so neat. Do you feel okay after all that in the forest? It was pretty intense. It sure was. Yeah, I'm good. I was just kind of tired for a bit, but now I feel good again. So, did you see another you and me when we were out there in the forest? Like a duplicate version of each of us, and they glowed and talked? Nah, I don't think so. I didn't see anything. That sounds cool, though. I want to see ghost versions of us. Right, okay. Well, okay then. I'm gonna go see if I've got superpowers from this black glowing stuff. Would you like a cup of tea? Yeah. What flavor do you want? The same as before? Yeah, make it taste like Commander Crispies. Alright, we'll do. I don't remember what I did last time for you, child. Breakfast cereal and sugar. I don't remember. I have forgotten. One of these definitely specifically had I think Biteberry returns your thoughts to a time of innocence. Oh, there we go. Tastes like citrus milk and whatever you most frequently ate for breakfast as a child. And then one of these was just really sugary. Where is it? Rich and chocolatey? No. One of these is just sugar. Somewhere. Am I thinking of Azzy fruit? That's just high in caffeine. I don't know that I want to give the kid caffeine. Oh, sweet and sugary. There we go. So whistleberries and snot cone. Whistleberry. I'm just gonna plant these here. Also, raise your hand if you were not at all surprised that I'm still not done with this game. Green. I'm determined, though. I feel like we're close. I mean, this game really feels oddly eternal, despite only being like a 12-hour game, apparently. It just feels like it doesn't stop. And not a bad way, just sort of a Val continues to get distracted and keep playing this. I knew you were gonna take my fruit. Fine, you can keep it. Thank you for doubting me, question mark? What a statement. Okay. Where did I put this tree? There we go. Over here. Okay. That's a whistleberry. And then we need snock cones, which are just yellow. Okay. That's much easier. Okay. A little plant egg. I think I had one of these over there and I didn't need to make another one, but now I have double the snot cones, so it's fine. We have plenty of T-balls, so I think I'm just gonna yoink one of those. Oh yeah, we have like 4 T-balls. I'm so good on tea. I want... How do I... I'm like, I don't want... I want this one. This is why I'm not done yet. I keep taking time to just pick the specific cup. I love these plants so much. They're just so pretty. Well, sorry to this, but we're gonna just drain it. Alright. I'll put this here. Wait, no. Did I drain it all the way? Yes, okay. Alright. Up we go. Make tea. And I need to warm the water this time. I will miss the bapping, like this little bap. Very good. Then just a little bap, bap, bap. Tea. And then T-ball first. Bucket. And then snot cone. And then whistleberry. And then we're good. Wait, nope. Aha. Now we're good. I heard a cat. Did the music meow at me? I think it did. Oh well. Gotta bap the T-bong, yeah. T-bong as a concept, courtesy of Sahana. Alright. Oh god, her like sparkle magical girl sounds kind of jump scared me there for a second. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, monster. Take it. You're watching me bap. Here's your tea. Okay. I love how she jumps. She's so tiny. What do you think? Yes, it's Commander Crispy's again. Do you know the Commander Crispy's theme song? He's got a song and all his cadets sing it. I memorize the song because of how intelligent I am. Ooh. Please God, do not. Okay, I'm gonna let her sing the theme song. This will be funny. Oh, we're the crispy cadets on a mission to space. And we're serving up a breakfast of galactic good taste. So 3, 2, 1, are you ready? Get set. Cleared for launch. You are now a crispy cadet. Really speaks to the majesty of outer space. No, it's a silly song about a cereal. It's silly. Hey, monster, so it's possible that I'll actually have to leave soon. Okay, what a segue, Alta. And you know, if that happened, I wouldn't be around to talk to you anymore. Oh. And, I just wanted to let you know, I'm gonna say you're gonna be okay even without me. I feel like this is not a great thing to tell a kid who is afraid of people leaving her, but she reminds me a little of Chucky. Yeah, but if Chucky were like adorable, genuinely. Because like you're actually strong. You're stronger than you think. And you don't need like combat information to be strong. You're good all on your own. It's not about me, you know? It's you. You're good. Aw. Do you, does that make sense? Maybe. I think so. Where are you gonna go? Home, I think, but I'm not sure. Is that good? Do you want to go home? Yes? Question mark? I've been wanting to go home for a while now. I feel ready. It's what I need, I think. For me. The point is, sometimes people say goodbye, and it's okay, right? Does that make sense? It's not about you. You're good. You're good, okay? I'm good. Yeah, exactly. You're good. Hey, yeah, I trust you. Wow, this kid is so good at trusting. I would not be this good at this. I barely trust my partner of like 7 years. There are times when he's like, hey, you gotta like trust me. You're not trusting me, actually. You're still doubting yourself and me in the process. And you're just like, you just kind of end up kind of Pikachu face, you know? And you're like, what is it? It's nothing. Okay, I gotta go. Alright, I'll see you around. Why do I get the feeling the next time we talk, it's just gonna be ... I feel like maybe a little afraid of that. It might be time. Yeah. Maybe? Who knows? Not me. Where's Boro? There's like nothing to do. Well, if there's nothing to do, I'm gonna go clip some weeds. Cause look at these things. They're everywhere. And this is how Val ends stream. No, we're gonna go probably another 10 or 15 more minutes. I feel like this game is genuinely very close. Another one just sprouted up right in front of my own 2 eyeballs. That is very not nice. Snip, snip, snip. Right? Did you see it like just spawn? That's rude. I guess I can go talk to Boro. Game's like, Oh, I still had my clips out. Hello, miss. Is there something I can be assisting you with? What should I do next? Well, let's see. Boro cannot think of anything. No, indeed. Nothing at all. Nothing? Aren't you in charge around here? Give me something to do. Miss Alta, while I am appreciating your enthusiasm, I must humbly request your patience. Sometimes there will simply be nothing to do. This is in fact the way of things. And you have pushed yourself so hard recently, Boro is thinking you are due for a bit of nothing. What do you say? Is it acceptable to not have any particular task at hand? Oh, fine. Excellent. I am tremendously grateful for your inexhaustible patience. Cool. I guess. Fine. I'll go snip some more weeds. You have nothing to do. I'm gonna delete all of these weeds. So anyway, chat, how are y'all? How are you doing today? Do you aggressively snip weeds that magically grow back the minute you snip them? Or at least a new one does. Look how much! There's just so many. Ah! Just aggressively button mashing. You can literally see where I already did this because there's stuff on the ground. I did just delete that plant. Sorry to the plant. If my weeds grew back magically, it'd save me some money. Just saying. A flamethrower is a gardening tool, right? I would say so. Oh, it grew up right in front of my face. That one spawned literally right in front of me and I can't even clip it because it's freshly spawned. That's not nice. The game, that's mean. Oh, monster wants to talk. She's like, why are you just snipping weeds? That doesn't make sense. Hey, do you want any more tea? I knew it. Oh my gosh. Fuck. Monster. Really enjoyed spending time with you. I knew it. When she said, okay, I know I gotta go do something. I was like, I think she's ready to move on too. Did I do a good job? I hope I see you again. Well, there's 2 exclamation marks. What's this one? Oh, I guess this one's Nana. We should go say, I guess, bye to Nana. And then we'll say bye to Boro. Oh, she's packed up and everything. Nana, it's going to be extremely weird hearing nothing but silence from you. No, she's special. She's like Boro. Silence? Missy, I tried being silent once, and it was a goddamn nightmare. How are you talking? I thought everybody went silent. Yeah, the losers did, baby, but do I look like one of them bimbos to you? Can't shut me up. You just try, universe. Just you try. Come on, universe, you've got this. Ha! The universe thinks it's so high and mighty. Shush. Okay, Nana's grown on me. She's terrible, but I love her. Is there a reason you didn't lose your voice the way other people's here? She's the special, just like Boro. Missy, I already told you, me and Boro ain't like everyone else around here. She already told you. The 2 of us are cut from a different cloth. We don't play by the rules you've been setting here. The rules I've been setting here? Yeah, you. I'm perfectly aware of who the forest is responding to around here. So don't go try making this about someone else. Take some damn responsibility for once. Alright, that's it for old Nana. Something tells me I gotta be getting out of here. Lickety-split. Nana, you said you saw potential in people, right? The bad kind? Yeah, what of it? What do you see in me? In you? Look, reason why I don't tell folks about this vision of mine, they all seem to need some kind of reassurance. Reassurance that they ain't bad people or some such like that. But you listen to me. There's no bad people, only bad choices. That's it. Damn, Nana. You know she's not wrong. The kid over there, she doesn't get the choice. Choice is being made for her, and that pisses me off, because she's a kid, yeah. Pisses me off. You, on the other hand, you get to choose. So just don't be silly about it. How do I not do that? You'll figure it out. Alright, time's a wasting. There's market potential out there just begging to be tapped into. I'm out of here. Bye, losers. Good riddance. Don't die, Nana. That's because I kept telling that to Gerald, so I'm just gonna tell that to everybody now, apparently. I guess we'll talk to Boro. Nah. Okay. Boro, it's done. Monster isn't talking anymore. Oh, I see. Indeed, Boro noticed you were looking somewhat ashen. How are you feeling? I just wanted to be able to talk to her again. Yes, I can be understanding that very much. Well then, I am thinking it is time we convene at the shrine once again. I will see you there in just a moment. Are we about to finish this game? Is it gonna make me feel more feelings? Oh. I really like that this game is very much like life is complicated. Being a person is complicated. You're not a bad person, even if you've done bad things because you were desperate to please. You were not evil or terrible or whatever. You just simply have to try to do better going forward. Right, it's time. Here we are, one last time. And there we go. This is it, Miss Alta. It is time to, say, Oro has just now had an idea. What if we made one last cup of tea, one more brew to send out our big adventure together? I would be very grateful if you were to make me a cup of tea of something you love. What do you say? Sure, I can do that. How delightful. Thank you. Please bring whichever flavor of tea you prefer. I am feeling most amenable right now. Perhaps a flavor that best captures your feelings on our time together. But only if you wish. Anything at all will do just fine. Thank you again, miss. Oh, okay. One last cup of coffee. And this will be a cup of coffee. It might actually, can I just make a cup of coffee? I'm going to make him a cup of coffee. Because my favorite is indeed. Oh, that's actually a really, nope. Actually a very cute mug. I'll use this one. Why is this pot like right here? What if I just make Boro coffee? Boro, what if I just make you coffee? One more for the road. I'm gonna make him coffee. He said it was my choice, so I choose coffee. Where is my coffee cup? Teacup. I'm just gonna use whatever I have on my person already, which is very lazy and maybe in the spirit of the game and maybe not, but I kind of just want to do coffee because I do prefer coffee over tea just a smidge, but I like both. I'm literally drinking chai right now. So it's not like tea bad, but also I kind of want to see how he reacts to coffee. The final bap. Those were the last baps. Oh my god, they were. Coffee. You know what? You can also have a puff pod. I don't know what that's gonna taste like. Let's find out together. That looks questionable. The puff pod was you know. Matt, welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, hello, hi, Fawn. If you are new here, my name is Val or Space Valkyries. I'm a queer variety streamer and science fiction and fantasy writer. And also a TTRPG actual play performer. I guess I can actually say that now. I've been doing it long enough. It's the final Wanderstop. Actually, it really is. This is our final cup of stuff. It's not tea, it's coffee. Because I'm terrible. And Boro was like, make me whatever you want. I was like, I'm gonna make you coffee. But this is literally the final cup of the game. We did actually make it to the final, y'all. I'm very excited about this, so yay. But thank you for that follow as well. And Matt, if you got a raid and run, please feel free to do that. I'm actually really excited that we got to the end of this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been somehow not finishing this game for the last like months. Yeah, it's been a while. I feel like every time I'm like, for sure I'll beat it this time, I end up not. But yeah, if you gotta stretch, hydrate, take your meds, all that good stuff, please don't forget to do that. Also, you know, if you want to avoid end of game spoilers for this game, obviously please look away now, because I'm gonna go talk to Boro and initiate the end sequence. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, for the follows, for just being so nice to me today. I appreciate y'all. especially because it's a little bit of a low energy day. I stayed up a little late last night because I was playing a TTRPG until 11 p.m. I am in a 10-part mini-series over on Live from the Apocalypse, so we were going a little late, and then you can't like wind your brain down right away, so I was up until like 2 in the morning. I'm a little sleepy today, that's why we're a PNG tuber today. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. And like I said, Matt, if you got a raid and run, please feel free to do that. If you've been hanging out with Matt for a while, please don't forget to stretch. Hydrate, make yourself a cup of coffee or tea or whatever tasty beverage. You know, if you've been sitting for a while, don't forget to stretch. But yeah, let's go see what the setting is like. Lots of people I know. I love that. I love when the communities overlap and converge. It makes me really happy. Obviously, big fans of Matt and Fawn in games, and just all the lovely folks from those overlapping communities. Very good people. All right, we're gonna give. And here it is. He asked me for tea. I gave him coffee. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Goodness, do I taste Puff Pod? What a nostalgic feeling. It is making Boro wistful, thinking of our time together. This is a good feeling, yes. I think I accidentally succeeded the assignment because he asked for something that like reflected on our time together, and I still had a color swapped Puff Pod that I didn't want to waste because it took a little extra effort to make it. So I think I accomplished. I succeeded. He hasn't commented on the coffee part yet. Miss Alta, thank you so very much for the drink. I am grateful for your presence and your effort, as always. Love seeing cool peeps on another channel? Yeah, same. I don't know. I just think y'all are great, that's all. In fact, being here with you now, at the end of all, well, I must say, it is a strange and wonderful feeling. No customers asking for tea, no tasks that require doing, just us and our tea shop. Isn't it a peculiar sensation when everything goes quiet? I know how much Miss Alta enjoys excitement, but perhaps you might stay here and enjoy the silence with me for a bit. Stay here and do what, exactly? Well, that's just it. There's nothing in particular to do. You could decorate a bit if you feel like arranging some of our mini plants, or maybe there are some photographs you wish to capture, or not. You might meander about and sweep up some leaves, or feed the bluffins. Or perhaps you wish to make Boro another cup of tea. I'm always enjoying that very much. Boro, I made you coffee. And of course, you can make a cup of tea for yourself to sit and enjoy. I like how the game's like, you could just keep fucking around. Are there any flavors of tea you've not yet tried? Now might be the time to try a few. But Miss Alta, these are not requests or tasks. If you simply want to sit and do nothing, that is fantastic as well. I am only suggesting a moment of pure open-endedness, if that makes sense. This is the game basically going, you can literally just continue to do this forever and ever and ever. If you just want to dissociate and snip all the weeds, you can. Yeah, the game is reminding you this is the end, no take-backs. Yeah. Nothing in particular to be gained, just existing. In fact, this is what life is like for Boro most of the time. Nothing much is happening, just existing. Don't you get bored? Yes, all the time. But it is something I am enjoying, in fact. Boredom can be a wonderful luxury. Unrelatable. Phantom of the Opera past the point of no return, yeah. This is interesting to me conceptually because my therapist often jokes because she did, gave me the allegory of the tortoise and the hare, right? Like if you go slower, and take your time, the tortoise is ultimately in that little fable, the tortoise wins. And I kind of laugh and I'm like, I always tell her, yeah, this is nice, but I'm a tortoise or I'm a hare trapped in the body of a tortoise. So my brain is a hare, but my body is a tortoise. And so my brain does not ever slow down. And it always is trying to fill that gap. And boredom is like the worst thing for my brain. It's actively depressing. If I'm unmotivated and bored, my ADHD is having a bad day. I'm harebrained, yeah, literally. So it's kind of interesting that this game is like, hey, do you want to be bored? I'm like, I would literally rather die. Like, no. I understand what it's saying, which is like you need to learn to slow down, but doing a whole lot of nothing without at least a little bit of focus is like anathema to how my brain is hardwired. So it doesn't fully land, I think, in the way that it intends, but the intent of it, like that, don't forget to just take a moment to breathe. You can just sit there and not be doing something. That is something I think all of us in this capitalism, you gotta go fast, you gotta make content, you can never take a break, you can never stop, you have to be relevant at all times, and you have to be good enough at all times, is to have even a little modicum of value, right, is exhausting. So I think that's what this game is actively yelling about, where it's like, you do not have to constantly be engaged in that. Yeah, you will still have to go back to it because we live in this world, but you can take a moment, right, to just sit there, drink a cup of tea, and chill. And it's actually really important to do that. Hi, you're still not a bother, by the way, Subby. I appreciate you, friend. Because yeah, earlier I was like, I don't want to bother anybody, and that's definitely part of that, right? You just get going and going and going, and you forget to just live your life because you're getting caught up in surviving. And it's rough. And sometimes there's some privilege attached to it too, right? Where if you were barely making it paycheck to paycheck, obviously you don't have the same luxury of rest as other people who are not struggling to pay their rent. So it's also not a one-to-one for every situation. So it's definitely that apply this as best you can when you can. Try to rest those few moments that you can. And I just think that that's really important. That's why this game speaks to me so much. Is that hard to imagine? I understand, but it is true. What do you think, Miss Alta? Do you feel like taking a bit of time to enjoy the silence? But how? Doing nothing is excruciating for me. I literally just gave a whole essay on why. Oro, you've seen me. I genuinely keep trying to slow down and rest. I want to get better at it. But then the person who looks like me, every time I try to do nothing, she forces me back into action. Okay, so now we're just dragging me. Sitting around all day doing nothing is meaningless if she just gets her way in the end. Yes, I am understanding completely. Perhaps she is seeing boredom as an obligation, an errand, a chain upon the neck. Listen, Boro. Yes. From that perspective, I can be quite understanding her objections to it. If I had to guess, boredom may be a difficult thing to do until she allows it. So perhaps you can request her permission to be bored. Huh. Think she'll listen? I don't know, but to ask the question with an open heart is a good first step. And for now, she cannot stop you from simply sitting on a bench and listening to the wind. Perhaps she'll better understand the merits of boredom with an occasional demonstration. She wants what is best for you. I am sure you can persuade her of the value in doing nothing. Miss Alta, thank you so much for your patience and your thoughtfulness. Boro appreciates it very much. You have shown much remarkable resilience. It has been a true treat to be on this journey with you. Why does this feel like our final conversation? Whenever you have become bored of boredom, you may of course meander over to the shrine. No shade to Boro, but we are immediately going to that shrine. I feel quite certain that it will allow you to move on to the next thing, whatever that means. Once I sit down at the shrine, I won't see you again? Oh no, I believe I will see you before you go. Boro may not be in control of the forest, but I am certainly able to sneak in a last goodbye. Do not worry, I will be there to see you out. Take your time, Miss Alta. Do not go until you feel good and ready. We are in no rush here. Well, we kind of are because I have 15 minutes before stream ends. Okay. Well, unfortunately for Boro, I'm about to completely scream in the face of the theme of you can just do nothing for as long as you want because I have 15 minutes left before I hit like the time that I said I would quit streaming. So we're going to rush straight to the stream and completely fly in the face of the theme of this game. Sorry, Boro, you're great. No what? No rush. Wait, one rush. Alright. Alta stares at the mysterious shrine. Sit down in front of it and let your mind wander. One small little rush as a treat. Alright. I kind of almost don't want it to end, but the beauty is I can just go start a new save. But yes, let's do it. Here we go. We're finally done. A synthesizer-y music. Nope. Back in the forest. Hey, are you there? Can you hear me? Whoa. I know you're here. I can feel you. Could you trust me? Please, I want to earn it. I want to earn your trust. What do you think? Can you give me a shot?
I want to earn your trust. I want to earn it. I want to earn it. I want to earn
Oh.
your trust. Can you give me a shot?
Oh, we love a bisexual gradient skyline. Well, well. There it is. We're done. Miss Alta, I believe the forest will now be sending you off. So, I'm just going back? Everything returns to how it was? I can give you a shot of espresso, memeing away my feels, right? We're gonna meme it. Well, I can tell you for certain that you will be leaving these woods, but whether it goes back to how it was, that will be up to you. Am I going to be a fighter again after all this? Well, from Boro's perspective, I am certainly thinking it's possible, if it's something you want. But what do you think, Miss Alta? Do you feel that you are going to become a fighter again? I'm going to say this truly. I don't know. I'm not sure. Do I have to decide right now? Not at all. In fact, perhaps it is a good thing to never truly know. I am very proud of you, Miss Alta. Oh, no, he said the magic words. I'm gonna start crying. Boro has very much enjoyed your company here in the clearing. Whatever comes next is up to you, and I trust you to be making the good decisions. Once I leave, will I ever see you again? Oh, I should very much be thinking so. But not right away. In time, the forest will always invite you back. I've enjoyed spending time with you. I'm not going to say you're a weird dude. I enjoyed spending time with you. You're a delight. Miss Alta, to hear you say so is a joy upon my soul. Thank you very much. And I you. Aww. So, what do you say? Are you feeling ready? It is up to you. We will not move on until you have decided it is time. Okay, what happens if I say, can we just sit here a few minutes? Could you imagine? Okay, we're going to do this once. Of course, Miss Alta. Of course. We will stay right here until you are ready. This feels like a Stanley Parable moment. Aww. Just take a moment to look at the scenery. Do nothing. Take a deep breath. There's not even any music. Game by Ivy Road. Oh, interesting. You get to pick how this ends that way. I chose to just sit there and do nothing for a sec and then pick. We have credits. Oh, we've done it. We beat the game. Oh, I'm very happy with this game. It dragged the shit out of me. Honestly, it's so funny that this game kind of framed it in the end about like trust. Because that's actually really hard for me. And so that framing of it, like, can you just trust me? Like me at me, can you just trust that I know what I'm doing, that I am not terrible inherently, that I just need to stumble my way through it? Something about that perspective on it is actually kind of mind-blowing for me. I'm like, damn, I've never viewed it that way, where it's like almost giving yourself that compassion. Damn. Yeah. Damn. Oh, this game is very good. Shout out to the Wanderstop folks over at Ivy Road. Thank you again for the chance to play it, because I did get a key, and I also got like a nice little gift package. Oh no, we're still on date everything. I think what do you call it? The Wanderstop command should still be around. There you go. Yeah, definitely go to wishlist this or like pick it up. I don't know if it's on Steam sale at all. But this is an amazing game. You should absolutely play. And I highly recommend it. Honestly, it's I don't know, it's soothing. And kind of funny and weird in a way that feels like appropriate for the game vibe. I don't know. I'm gonna have a thinky thought about this. Oh, it's 20% off for Steam Summer Sale. Well, there you go. You can get it on sale currently. We love a sale. Soothing and stressful at the same time. Yeah, because it forces you to be honest with yourself, right? And that, like, oh yeah, shout out to Pop Agenda, by the way. Pop Agenda is like, they're the people who gave me one of my first keys. And they're still the people who give me keys, even though my days streamed has gone down and like my CCV or my viewer average is kind of lower than it used to be. They don't, you know, speaking of like worth as a person, they're like, no, we know you do good stuff and we like you. So they still give me keys and I appreciate that. Oh, I love the synthwavy vibes of this music. That's giving good, like, tone feels. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna think about this game. I did want to do like a little write-up about this game, and I know it's taken me literally months because like I didn't you know, it took us this long to fully finish it, but I do have like thinky thoughts I will put on my blog and on my Patreon. Yeah, maybe I'll even do a video essay on my YouTube. I don't know, we'll see. I felt that in my chest. Yeah, I had a good brain massage. I had a good like a vibration. But yeah, very cool, very cool. Yeah. And yes, if you would like to follow all the socials, there's my YouTube and my Patreon. And the Patreon is definitely, feel like, you know, a free updates. You can go join for free there. I definitely try to, you know, update there fairly frequently. Or trying to be. I was a little behind in June, but I'm trying to be better about it this month. Oh, split up. You're ready. Aww, and then that's it. They're both gone. For now. Be gone. Aww. That was so nice. Good. I like it. Well, that's that. We did it. We've done it. And in just the time I wanted to. I said we would go no longer than 3 hours, and we have 6 minutes to spare. So, hell yeah. I can't believe you've done this. I finished a game I said I would finish and nobody believed me, but I did it. We did that. Now, next I will be playing Mass Effect. No, I'm just kidding. At this point, I kind of want Mass Effect to stay unfinished because it just feels like a stream joke. I can never finish this game. I might play it once or twice as a joke, just to make people think I might actually try, but no one will believe me. But yeah, no, I appreciate y'all coming on this journey with me.